I think about that story a lot. How people in a boat, waiting, terrified while implacable, unsmiling men, irresistibly strong seas, maybe the person next to you, maybe you, and with no warning at all. The time only for a quick intake of air, you are pinched into freezing, turbulent water, and salt and darkness to drown. How tragic, how brutal and short life is, how sinful people are. There is a God. There is no crime. There is no death. There is my hand. There is the dead and the suffering. The Lord who has come to renew society, who lay like a coverlet, a snow blanket, smitten only by the sun, forever unwasted, suffering forever, the scapegoat, the eternal sufferer, but he did not want it. How sinful people are. God, he isn't coming back. If he ever dares to show his face in the garden again, to see how much suffering his abandonment has created, I'll sue the bastard. Sin, punishment, suffering, justice, the devil everywhere you turn. Tell me something about justice. Justice is an immensity, a confusing vastness. Justice is God. You want to confess. Better you talk to your priest. That's my only contribution to all this theology. God won't talk to me. I have to make up people to talk to me. I have emotional problems. I take too many pills. How sinful people are. They suffer with me, but they do not know how. I will not go mad. I will shut my eyes and see no more. So I am deserted. The whole world is clamoring. Kill yourself for our sakes. Everyone gets to put dirt on the coffin once it's lowered in. Latecomers run the risk of finding the grave completely full. I'm just a shadow on my own grave. Life is a habit with me. It's what they're supposed to bless. Life. How sinful people are. I put down my cup on the little marble table. I look at the people outside. Happy, they seem, collecting in the middle of the street. Shouting, laughing, squabbling over nothing. Pretend happy. That's better than nothing. But I cannot taste. I cannot feel. I can read. I can reason. My brain is perfect. It must be the fault of the world, then, that I cannot feel. How sinful people are. I became engaged one evening when the panic was on me that I could not feel. He looked too much like my mother. He said, "This woman's heart is deficient. She loves, but her love means nothing. To love makes one solitary." Love between humans was repulsive to Shakespeare. He spoke of marriage as always a catastrophe, completely disinterested. In the tea shop, among the tables and the chattering waiters, the appalling fear came over me. I could not feel. I cry. I endanger nothing in myself. It's like the idea of crying when I do it, or the idea of love. Even when the weight of you in the bed at night, the way you breathe in your sleep seems unfamiliar, he said. Humans are unreliable. How sinful people are. I am tough. It's taking a lot to dismantle me, but how many pills? None. 1, 3, only 3. In wee fistfuls. Imagination can't create anything new. It just recycles bits and pieces from the world and reassembles them into visions. I don't know the world anymore. People talking behind bedroom walls. An old woman's head in the middle of a fan, sharper than the serpent's tooth. Beauty behind a pane of glass. It was horrible to see a dog become a man, these lustful animals. They hunt in packs, they desert the fallen. What was there to look at? A few sheep, that's all. The world has raised its whip. Where will it descend? It might be possible that the world itself is without meaning. How sinful people are. I usually say, fuck the truth, but mostly the truth fucks you. Now we both have a secret, a sort of blue streak of recognition. This gradual drawing together of everything to one center before my eyes. Hazel eyes, which have a complete look of apprehension in them, which makes complete strangers apprehensive too. As if some horror has come almost to the surface and is about to burst into flames. It terrifies me. Here, Grandma, have a shovelful. You are amazingly unhappy.